I'm so excited. It's Skin Month at Wake Up Beautiful, and we are focusing on all things to rejuvenate the skin. This is a perfect time of year just to work on your complexion because the sun is a little less strong than it is in the summer months. And so regardless of what the problem is with your skin, all the way from acne or old acne scars, hyperpigmentation, which would be freckles and just discoloration that maybe you're not real excited about, little veins, rosacea, if you're talking about pore size, crepey skin, deflation, we have something for you. And we don't just have something for you, we have something that is going to give you results. So I'm just going to tell you about some of the great tools that we have here. All the tools that we use at Wake Up Beautiful have to meet 3 criteria. They have to be truly safe, they have to be truly effective, and they have to have minimal downtime. And you would be amazed at if you combine the right things and you have an expert who knows how to use those tools, you can really get a wow factor so safely with very little downtime. So if your issues are with your skin are red and brown discoloration, so when we're young we have very even skin tone, and then as we age, whether it be from blemishes or sun exposure, our skin starts to be less uniform in color. And IPL, which stands for Intense Pulse Light, is an excellent tool. It's the gold standard tool for smoothing out your complexion. It also does give you a very light rejuvenation of the skin overall, but what I really like about it is it doesn't affect all of your skin. Like, 10 years ago, people did these really high-powered peels. It was all the rage. But then your entire face would peel off and you would be looking terrible for at least a week. But the IPL isn't like that. All it does is it seeks out your sun damage, or seeks out the blemish that you want to get rid of. And it makes it slightly darker, and it doesn't ablate the skin, so you can still wear makeup over it. So it makes the reds or the browns slightly darker, and then over about 10-day period, it imperceptibly sloughs off, and you're left with a smoother, more uniform complexion. If crepey skin, large pore size, fine lines, or even deeper lines, acne scars, if those are the kinds of issues that have you feeling down, we have a solution for that as well. So we have 2 things that I'm excited about when we're talking about resurfacing the skin. We have microneedling, and that is, I always like to say, that is my favorite treatment I have done for myself with lowest expectations. I really didn't think something with so little downtime and such a safe treatment would have a noticeable result after just one treatment. But I can honestly tell you that when I was done, healing over about 5 or 6 days, my skin looked noticeably refined, noticeably smoother, and it's one of my most favorite treatments. So we have that. We also have microneedling with radio frequency. And so that's a similar treatment in the way that needles are penetrating your skin, but this time it's delivering heat, radio frequency, down into the dermal layer. And this is a great tool if you want to go a little deeper and cause that rejuvenation a little deeper down into the dermis. This is very good for shrinking pore size. This is for a little more aggressive wrinkles, crepey skin. If you have scarring from acne, this is a great tool for that. And I like to think of it kind of, both of these things, honestly, I like to think of them kind of like exercise for the skin. Everybody should be doing this. So when you exercise and you say you're lifting weights or you're doing a sprint, you're sore afterwards. The reason you're sore is because you create these little micro tears in your muscle, and then your body rushes in and makes that muscle stronger. And it's a similar concept with some of the things that we do for the skin. We're causing basically a wound response. We're wounding you at a very prescribed depth, and then your body rushes in to heal, and it creates all that new tissue, and thus tightens up the skin, smooths it out, and just gives you overall a refined complexion. If you have lax skin and you want a treatment that it has no downtime and actually just makes you look plump and juicy and ready to go out, then I really highly recommend radio frequency that is delivered topically, and it feels like a hot stone massage. And that is something that we offer here at Wake Up Beautiful as part of our VIP membership, where you can get a $300 treatment for $129. And that's something you could do as often as once a week, or you can do it as often as once a month. And I like to think of that as a maintenance treatment. You're investing in yourself and your complexion. Perhaps you're doing other things to maintain your youthfulness and your beauty. And then every time you get this radio frequency treatment, it's stimulating your collagen. It's waking it up. It's reminding it to stay taut and firm. And so that's a great instant result, long lasting as well, and permanent change. We love that radio frequency treatment, and I'm so excited because you don't have to keep it just for your face. You can do it for your neck, your décolleté, you can even do it for your body. And again, it's something that you'll see an instant plumping and also have long-term benefit from. Okay, now if your problem is you feel like your face is kind of sliding down, then it could be that filler is the solution for you. Now I know people get afraid when we talk about filler, but it doesn't have to be like you think. If you get the right tool and you get the right placement, you have somebody who really knows what they're doing with it. And I don't say this lightly because I don't really say it about anything else, but filler, well-placed filler, can actually be like a magic wand. And so if it's dark circles that have you feeling down, if your cheeks seem flat, if you have nasolabial folds, if your lips are disappearing, well-placed filler might just be the answer. So one thing that I'm famous for here at Wake Up Beautiful, and Wake Up Beautiful's famous for, is not treating these different tools that we have as a commodity. We're not here to just charge you a couple $100s and send you on your way and you're like, did I do anything? We want to wow you. And so the best way to get a wow is to combine treatments. So some of my favorite combination treatments for Skin Month are things like putting the IPL with the resurfacing. So those two things can be done at the same time, and not only do you correct the reds and browns with the IPL, and not only do you wake up the skin and give it exercise, so you're shrinking the pore size, you're creating overall rejuvenation, but you're actually getting a side benefit of doing them both together, because there is some exponential change that happens when you both heat your skin. So that's one of my favorite combinations. Another favorite combination that I have is people come in a lot and don't like these lines around their mouth, and they're not so affectionately called smoker's lines. So a lot of people who've never smoked a day in their life have these lines around their mouth. And a really great combination treatment for that is to do either the microneedling or the microneedling with radio frequency around the mouth, where we're creating these nano-sized wounds. Your body's rushing in, it's healing it, so it's creating all this new tissue and collagen, elastin, and smoothing out that, and it's your own body doing it, so it's long-lasting results. But then you can go in, you can add a little filler, because another thing that causes those wrinkles around the mouth is because our lips are actually rolling in as we age. You might notice that you feel like your lips are disappearing. That's really a common thing, and having lips that roll in shows our age. It's a youthful thing to have lips. So the combination of doing microneedling or microneedling with radio frequency and then doing a little bit of filler just to roll your lips back out how they once were, it's one of my favorite treatments. So if you know me at all, you know that I really believe in prevention and in maintenance. And I have this conversation all the time. It's so much better for you to just maintain youthfulness than it is for you to try to play catch up. It's going to be more effective, more cost effective to do maintenance. So one thing that I'm really proud of here at Wake Up Beautiful is that we've designed a program to help you to budget that out and to partner with you to make it affordable. So with Skin Month, I didn't make these rules, but it's a process. There's a maintenance that needs to happen. And so typically if you're doing one of these IPL treatments or you're doing the microneedling, it's going to be a series that you're going to do once a month for several months. And then after that, you're going to want to maintain that. And I love the radio frequency, the one that's a topical application that feels like a hot stone massage, the one that we offer with our VIP membership, because that is something that you look amazing immediately after. Those results last you for about 5 days, but every single time that you get that radio frequency treatment, it's reminding your skin to produce elastin and to produce collagen and to maintain your youthfulness and to protect your investment.